well, I've got to leave for work in about 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So let's be quick. So we're going to be having a look at the Power of the Primes, Prime Wars trilogy, whatever, blah blah blah, Blast Off. And this is basically the American release of the one from the Unite Warriors Bridge cassette, because they went, well, that's not what Blast Off's like, so let's make a new one. He comes in snazzy set, and he comes with Megatronus that I'm not going to show you because frankly I don't care enough. He's not worth looking at. It's another Titan Master, and there's pictures and they say things and nothing very interested. And I'm going to sneeze. Fantastic. Okay, so let's get on to the plastic. Now I've brought the Combiner Wars version just to compare. And here they are with all the accessories, and yes, he comes with a Combiner Warsy foot thing, but it does look quite snazzy. It's got some silver paint, and are those missiles? I don't know. But it always looks terrible, so let's get rid of it. So here he is, and it's not. Sorry, now I've sneezed, my nose is running. G1 Blastoff looked like a real Shull, and that was one of his main selling points. He looked just like a real Shull, but in this paint scheme. This looks kind of half between G1 Blastoff and Fall of Cybertron Blastoff, you know? Like, the cockpit's a bit too stylized. There's obvious robot arms that they've tried to make look like engines, but aren't. The tail fin isn't right at the back. There's engines. He's quite broad. These wings look very proper shuttle though. They are quite nice. They're quite well made. Tail fin, I suppose, but it's just a lot of stuff in between. It's like, is this a Cybertronian? Like someone described a shuttle to a transformer who'd never seen one. They just went, oh, okay, I'll turn into that. I don't understand. Heh. Combiner Wars, just for ease, I'll take that off as well. So, I was okay with the Combiner Wars guys having a plane on the team, because the shuttle never really made sense. So I was okay with them having a plane. Except it's basically Slingshot, or Quick Slinger as they call it, just painted in Blastoff's colours. So I'm glad to have G1, don't get me wrong, you know, like G1 accurate, he's now a shuttle, that's awesome, but, you know, it's a little less practical, but a little bit more nostalgic, so you gotta balance the two. Oh, dear me. Yeah. Obvious jump cut is obvious. So, should we get onto the transformation? Okie dokie. Well, what we're going to do first is get this and take it out. This is his little handgun. And it actually just pegs right in there. And it looks like a landing gear wheel. And you're like, and there's these ever so slight bumps here, which are the other wheels. And if you're not using this, there's also this bit that you can rest on. It's not great, but and just so we don't lose it, I'm going to peg it in to the wing. Okie dokie? Good. Now, we're going to take this whole section here, untab it. You've got these tiny little tabs there that go into little slots in the shoulders. And we're just going to fold that bit back. Hey, look, it's the head. Might as well turn that around while we're here. And then you open up these bits, and this is where it gets a bit finicky because it's quite awkward. You've got to fold this top section back, and it's, yeah, a bit nerve-wracking. I keep thinking I'm going to pop it off. Then this piece double hinges into here. So there you go, get that into there, and just fold it to the back. There you go. It's quite neat, quite tidy. We loosen the arms. They've got big tabs in there. Go into slots on the side. Bring that up. Untab. Bring it up. Split the entire section, including the tail fin. Split all this and double hinge it out. Standard Combiner Wars fare at this point. Fold it out. Fold the wing back. And this giant jet engine-y booster thing, you fold down onto the front. Ta-da! So straighten that out, tidy it all up, this around, wing up, lower the arms, and that's blast off in robot mode. And yes, these do have tilt to them. Ta-da! He's alright. He just seems a bit... He seems a bit lackluster. Like, I love him, don't get me wrong, I do. It's just now I'm trying to describe him to you and he doesn't look great. I mean, like, I know the arms became the nose on the G1, so they've got a similar lilac kind of colour painted down the arms to simulate the cockpit nose. That's quite nice of them, but then you got a jet engine, sort of thrustery barrel on the end. So it doesn't look like it. It's just like they've tried, but not really hit the mark, you know? This is paint, I believe. These paintworks are just like the G1 figure. The stickers on it look really good, you know. He does look good. It's just he's not. He's just not. He's a bit not quite, you know. It's just something not quite there. It's a little bit sad. I don't know if it's because the arms are too skinny or why. It's just not quite there. And, you know, he's not really got much in the way of kibble. He's got this, but it folds up neatly. The wings aren't kibbled. The tail fins, you can actually unpeg. They just peg straight out. And then, what are you supposed to do? Peg them into the back of the arms? I don't know why they unpeg. There's no point for it. You know, peg them into the wings. I don't know. It's a bit pointless, really. It just means when you're trying to transform him, you've got to try and line them up as well, which is a bit fiddly. I dare say if you got them in place, you could just glue them, but I ain't playing that game. But he's fine, I guess. And if you want to store this thing, you can also peg that into the leg, and it looks absolutely... That's not his. This one, there we go. You can plug that in there, and it looks ridiculous, and I'm not doing it. He's also got more pegs there, which are on the underneath of the vehicle, but I don't know why you'd use them. And yeah, he's fine. You can give him his little pistol. Pew pew. Now I have had to floor polish a couple of joints because he was just a bit floppy, like the hips, the neck. This joint at the back, which is part of transformation, well, the later transformations, that was really loose, so his head was always up like that. So I've had to floor polish that just to get him to stay down. But once I've done that, he's absolutely fine. Size comparison. The Combiner Wars Blast Off. Who... I know it's apples and oranges, but, you know... I mean, I know this is, as I said, Slingshot. I don't know. After work, I might take some pictures of this guy with the team, like in individual roles, like I did with Hunger and stuff. I don't know. I should really hurry because I've got to go to work soon. Right, let's get him into ARM mode because this is as far as my review's going, and I need to get ready and go to work. So we're gonna push the legs together. Make sure everything tabs it. This is another thing, I don't like pushing on here because the wings are there. But these, especially when they're up on the hips, when they're, for the vehicle mode, they really need pushing together. So I'm a bit gun shy of doing that with the wings in the way in case I snap them. So be careful of that, children. Take this off. Open this up, get this out again, and this is the hardest bit, getting this to go past. There you go. Straighten it up. Turn this around, fold it in. I know I'm rushing, sorry. Fold this up like that. Turn their waist because he's a right arm. And then the arms, just I haven't found a good thing to do with the arms. I haven't looked at the instructions actually. I probably should, but I'm just folding them up and tucking them onto the sides. It's as good as I'm getting them. Sorry. And then fold that out. Where's his hand gone? There. Flip all this out. That's a bit loose. I might have to floor polish that. Plug it into big hole. And for argument's sake, I'm just going to store the gun in the forearm of the left arm, just so it don't get lost. And there he is as an arm. Where's Brucey? There he is. Let's bring this all the way up. There we go. Wobbly camera. And we'll attach him. Come on, there we go. And he's alright. He seems big. He seems really big. Like, he seems bigger than Vortex. He's not. But he just seems bigger. It seems like Bruscus has now just got one massive gorilla arm. Maybe it's just a weird perspective I've got. I don't know. Yeah, looking at the wrong angle. But that's it. It's G1 Bruscus. The thing is, I may have to get the perfect effect feet and hands, because I don't know if this is the knees joints on these figures. I could try floor polishing those. You know, the actual. I don't know if it's those, but he's suddenly very front heavy. It's not the hips, because I've already done the Shapeways upgrade kits for those. So might have to do that at some point, but yeah, he's fine. You don't need him, is the point. This guy will do. He will do. But if you're gonna do it and you want it G1 accurate, well, there we go. I don't know. This is a bit. I know it's a rushed video and it seems a bit downplayed. He's nice. He is very nice. Like, you know, I do like him, but I don't think he's really worth the money. If that makes sense. I've got to get ready and leave. So I should be ugly. I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Bye.